I'm so glad y'all came back to see me. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button to make sure you don't miss anything, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you won't miss any uploads either. Thank you guys for coming back, and if you're new to my channel, welcome to the pretty gang. That's what I'm gonna call my subscribers. Let me know down in the comments if y'all like that. Pretty gang, the pretty gang. Just what I came up with. Okay, so today, as you guys have requested and did agree with me when I said I was gonna do this, I'm going to do a detailed eyebrow tutorial. A lot of people ask me about an eyebrow tutorial and ask me how I do my eyebrows, what I do, all of that. So this video is going to be very detailed, and this video is going to let you know just what you need to know. So yeah, make sure you guys stay tuned. Okay, first things first, I am going to brush all of my eyebrow hairs completely up and then run the brush across the top of them to flatten them back down, because I like to see the bottom of my brow completely. Next, I'm going to be taking my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the color Chocolate and this Morphe angled brush, just to, first and foremost, draw a literal line underneath my brow. I like to draw lines at a time and then fill. So as you can see, I drew one line underneath my brow, and then I took some more product and drew a line at the top of my brow. And you never want to go all the way to the front, because you want the front of your brow to be faded. You never want your brow to look boxy in the front or too dark or too filled in. So next, I'm going to fill in my brow some more. Well, fill it in the sparse areas. I know my brows are very thick, so it really doesn't need a lot of filling in, but I like to fill mine in just to darken them up a little bit. That's just my personal preference. And yeah, so I'm just going to fill those in. And then I'm going to take some product and put it in the front of my brow. I'm going to take hair-like strokes, turn my brush upside down, and push the product upward just to give it a little product, because my left brow is a little funky at the moment. Usually I don't do that, but I have to due to my other brow. So I'm just going to do the same thing to the other side. Draw a line on the bottom first, just like that. And I think that's a birthmark on the top of my brow. I'm not sure. I've never really seen it, but it doesn't go anywhere. So I think it's a birthmark. And as you can see, I did push my brows up some more because my brows like to move a lot. So I pushed it up just so I could see the bottom of my eyebrow and where my brow bone is more, just so I can make sure that's exactly where I want my eyebrow to be at. So as you can see, I am outlining the top of my eyebrow now, and I am bringing the product closer to the front with this brow because, like I said, this brow is a little funky right now. The lady who waxes my brows kind of messed them up. So, yeah, that's me just pushing my eyebrows up again just to see the bottom of my brow once again. Then I had to brush them up because this one is just not cooperating with me, y'all. This is so raw and uncut because this is for real. And as you can see, I turned my brush to the side just to give those hair-like strokes so it wouldn't be as thick and as filled in as the rest of my brow. So next, I'm going to take my NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop concealer in the color Warm Caramel. And I'm going to be taking this Morphe flat brush that I got in a set. And I also have this Morphe angled brush with the spoolie on the other side. And I got those brushes in this holiday set. I'm not 100% sure if it's a holiday set or what, but Morphe had a set that was a 12-piece eye brush kit, and I got both of those out of there, and I think it's called the Eye Stunner. So if you wanted to go check that out, probably go check on the website. I got them at Ulta, but I definitely don't think we have any more. We might, but yeah. So I'm going to take that concealer and I'm going to carve out my eyebrow. I start in the middle and then go to the edges and out on the side. And I also just blend that concealer down by wiping was swiping just like that. And as you can see, I did not use a lot of product because I am not wearing makeup today. I am just doing my brows. This is just like if I'm going to do my brows, or if I want like a really soft makeup look or anything of that nature, that's what I'm going to be doing there. And then next, I'm going to conceal the bottom of the other brow. I think that's what I'm about to do. Yeah, the bottom of the other brow. And that's the funky brow. So, yes, you just... Sometimes on this brow, I usually start in the front because I am right-handed and this is my left eyebrow. So sometimes it's a little bit more difficult for me to try and, conceal in the middle first, just because I really can't see it over there because I'm kind of blind. But yeah, the effect you want to go for your eyebrows, or the effect that I go for, is that freshly waxed look. Like, you always want your brows to look freshly waxed, and you want them to look clean and precise. That's me just talking to my roommate. But you want them to look very clean and very precise. That's why I use a concealer. That's my skin tone. And I'm just showing you guys how I put the concealer on my brush. I usually just take the wand and put the brush to it just to get the product onto my brush. Unless I'm mixing concealers, then I'll do it on the back of my hand. So as you can see right here, I have turned my brush to the side to conceal the top of my brow, because that works easier for me when I'm doing my right eyebrow, due to me being right-handed. Just a good technique. And I did conceal that bump right there because it was a little big. But yeah, so I just brought the product around and down and blended it out, making sure that everything was seamless and making sure that everything, that line was cut straight across that brow. Straight across that brow. So then I turned my brush this way, which is basically like straight up and down, and I'm going to do the left brow that way. And I'm just going to take my time and precisely swipe and cut that brow. Make sure that concealer is in the right place. As you can see, I have very minimal product. And then I'm going to turn my brush the other way just to blend it out a little bit more and make sure that line is really, really sharp. So yeah, as y'all can see, my hair is usually all over the place. And then we're just doing a brow check, making sure everything looks the same or close to the same or close enough to the same for my liking. Then I'm just going to brush the product in the front out just to give it that faded look, so they won't look as harsh. So much product isn't built up there. And then I also brushed them up again and did that swipe across just to lay the hairs back down. Yeah, and see right here, this is where, I kind of messed up and was trying to get my line more precise. As you can see, that's literally like a full glob of hair. I need to tweeze it, but I couldn't really see because I was looking at my phone. I couldn't see that was a full glob of hair. So as you can see, I tried to put some concealer on top of it, and it didn't really work. It did a little bit, but it didn't work really. But I would definitely tweeze that at a later moment because not right now, girl. Yeah, raw and uncut, as you guys can see. But yes, next I'm going to be taking my NYX Control Freak brow gel. I don't know what I would do without brow gel, y'all. Like, this is literally the saving grace for my eyebrows, because if not, they would be up in my edges by the end of the day. But I also just brush them up and then flatten the hairs back out just like I did, just because that's how I like my brow to look. Got some on my lash. But yeah, I brush them up and then I take the brush and go down and just to smooth it back down. And then right here, I'm about to take my finger just to smooth that one back down because somehow I missed it with the brush. Please forgive me. I am definitely looking into my phone camera instead of looking into my mirror. So this is how it's just going. Next, I'm going to take a baby wipe just to wipe away the top of that concealer, just because I'm not wearing any makeup today and I don't want you to be able to see my eyebrows, that they're like painted on my face basically. So yeah, I'm just going to wipe away the excess concealer and make everything still look clean and precise, but just with less concealer on my face. Thank you guys so much for watching this eyebrow tutorial. This is how I do my eyebrows. Please excuse this left brow. I got my brows waxed recently, and my brow lady messed my eyebrows up. But she's not my usual brow lady, so it's okay. But it's just okay. So sometimes I do use a brow pencil, and I'm just going to show you guys that as well. That is the NYX micro brow pencil in the color brunette, just if I want a little softer look, or if I don't want to fill them in as much, because as you guys could tell, I do have thick brows already. I just like my brows to be very precise. I like them to be very sharp as well. So yeah, that is that, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below your favorite color and anything you want to see me do, any video ideas, anything you want to see for this channel. And also don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you won't miss any uploads. Thank you, lovelies. Thank you, pretties. Love you guys. See you next time.